Good morning to you, my dear friends. You are tuned in to the voice of the Hanuman segment. I am Mahantji, Dr. Balliram Chadee, and this is our weekly segment of education called The Beauty of Knowing. This morning, I'll make a humble attempt to talk to you about how we calculate Panchang, basic Jyotish calculation or astrological calculations according to the moon or Hindu lunar calculations we use for rituals, for any type of birth dates, funeral ceremonies, whatever. It's a long, detailed topic, so I'll try to summarize this in a few minutes just so you have an appreciation of what the process is. In a Hindu calculation that we use for Jyotish, we have 1 month that's divided into 2 fortnights of 15 days each. We have 2 fortnights. A dark fortnight called the Krishna Paksha and a bright fortnight called a Shukla Paksha. Each of them 15 days each. The dark fortnight ends in what we call Amavasya or new moon. The bright fortnight ends in what we call Purnima or full moon. Starts from the 1st and goes to the 14th, from Pratipa to Chaturdashi. That's Sanskrit for 1 through 2 all the way through 14. The first one ends at new moon or Amavasya. And the second one, the bright fortnight, ends at Purnima or new moon, full moon, sorry. So those are the things. Now in a month where you have beyond 30 days, as in the case of January, or in the case of February where you have less, 28 or 29 days according to leap year, you will have 2 fortnights or 3 fortnights. Depends on the calculation. But the Hindu calendar goes on 15, 15 and starts the third one 15 again. So we do not just have a month of 30 or 31. We have a month definitely of 30 divided by 2. That's the first thing that you need to understand, which is different from the English calculation. Now, why is it Panchang, Jyotish or this information important? It is important because each of these tithi or lunar days is taken into calculation to be an effective day or non-effective day. A tithi is calculated from sunrise, not from midnight as in the English calendar 1201. A tithi, a moon day, is calculated at sunrise, let's say 6 a.m. for example. It goes through midnight, through the next morning until 6 a.m. for the next day. Whereas an English day starts at midnight, goes through midday and ends at midnight. That's the first major difference which we need to understand. A tithi or day could start, take effect anywhere during a normal clock day. So in other words, the tithi could start at 10 o'clock, it could start at 2 o'clock, it could start at 5 o'clock. It could be at a given day and you could have 2 tithis starting and ending on the same day. That is why when your Pandit, Swamis, Mahants, whoever recites a Sankal, they take the date, the time, the month, the fortnight, and the year that we're in. And those are exactly to the minute measure. So you could have a puja in the morning with one tithi and you could have a puja in the night with a different tithi, all in the same day as when this program is being recorded, for example. So those are some of the crucial things you need to understand. A tithi is used when we do ritual calculations for the naming a baby, for example, for doing a sankalp when somebody dies, for doing a sankalp when we're having a puja, for celebrating of religious functions, Shivratri, Hanuman Jayanti, Navrat, all of these functions. So it is important because it's precise to the moment. Again, if I summarize this for you in the shortest way possible, a Hindu lunar month has 2 fortnights, a bright, a dark. The dark fortnight ends with Amavasya or new moon. The bright fortnight ends with Purnima or full moon. It has 15 days. Each day starts at sunrise and we calculate until the next sunrise. That's the difference from the Western calendar. We can have 2 tithi days. So for example, in Navrat, you may have somebody telling you 8 days or 10 days. It's 9 lunar days or 9 tithis, but this is a little more intense for you to understand. For now, what you can appreciate is 2 fortnights, sunrise to sunrise, and tithi is used relative to the date, time, and moment is calculated according to the Panchang. So now that you have an idea and an understanding of how the Hindu days are calculated, what it is used for, and how precise it has to be, please consult your Pandits, your Swamis, your Mahants, your Sadhus, whoever will provide that information to you, and they will explain to you better if you need. My information is on my screen, as you can see. Please free to call me. If I can help you, I will. And for the beauty of knowing, I hope today we were able to inspire you, educate you a little more than you were before. I hope the blessings of Sri Hanumanji be with you and yours as it has been with us. I am, for the beauty of knowing, Mahantji Dr. Balliram Chadee, bidding you Jai